Good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Phillips Ongdalsam Christians Daily Bread. And we will get a spiritual fountain water from Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. Brothers and sisters, we have reviewed about our first enemy, the devil. In today's lesson, we will look at an enemy that attacks you from within. Paul, speaking about his struggle against the devil and sin, he wrote Romans chapter 7 verse 19, "For what I do is not the good I want to do, no, the evil I do not want to do. This keep on doing." Many Christians are like Paul. What is it that they are not able to stop doing? Evil. This spiritual struggle comes about because we are now God's children and so have two natures. The first, the old nature, is the one we received from our human parents when we were born into this world. How long have you had your old nature? Since your human birth. In some translations of the Bible, the terms flesh or sinful nature are used. However, in our studies, we are calling the nature we received from our parents the old nature. But when you believed in Christ, you were born again as God's children and received new nature. You received your new nature through your new birth. Although as Christians we received a new nature from God, we did not lose our old nature. So, how many natures have you now? It is two. Paul says, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 22, "Put off your old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires." According to this verse, is your old nature good or bad? It is bad. Your old nature always tends to do what is wrong. In other words, your old nature continually to sin. So the Christians has an old nature which want to sin and a new nature which want to please God. These two always oppose each other. The result of this, a constant spiritual struggle within us. So we see that not only do we have to fight against our enemy, the devil, but also against another enemy that is within us, our old nature. God teaches us that we are not able to please Him with our old nature. But when we are born again, we receive another nature, which is the nature of Jesus Christ Himself. This nature is called our new nature. What is our new nature? It is nature of Christ. The Jesus Christ life in us can overcome the evil of our old sinful nature. Therefore, when he felt strongly tempted or fall into sin, what should we do? Trust in Jesus so that His life will be shown in us. For example, suppose you have a really bad temper and you know you must be more patient. You must remember that you have the nature of the one who is always patient. You should ask God to show the nature of Christ in you. If you find it difficult to love someone, remember that Christ loves that person, and ask God that the love of Christ be shown in you. Apostle Paul learned this truth, and he could say, I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. Galatians chapter 2 verse 20. According to this verse, you have just learned who lived in Paul. It is the Christ. Christ lives in us well, and we should allow His life and nature to show through us. The new nature, which makes it possible to live in a way that pleases God, is the nature and the life of Christ within us. Dear brothers and sisters, how much trust must we put in Christ? Complete trust without holding anything back. Put your complete trust in Jesus Christ and His life in you. Then you will be able to overcome your old nature. The more you put your trust in Him, the stronger your new nature will become. Dear brothers and sisters, God bless you all and 감사합니다. Thank you everyone.